Up the Front has finalized their series schedule for 2023. The World of Outlaws full-time field adds another, and Cole Macedo and Logan Seavey have new rides. Let's go. It's Wednesday, January 25th. I'm Justin Fiedler. This is Dirt Tracker Daily. Back around the PRI show in December, we found out that YouTubers and dirt late model racers Hunt the Front were going to start their own Southeast-based regional late model series for 2023. They had previously promoted events at Deep South Speedway and Southern Raceway, and now had decided to take the leap and go all in with their own series. And as of yesterday, the final slate of races has been set, with 20 scheduled for this first season of competition. Races are going to pay at least $5,000 to win, with several $7,500 to win. There's some $10,000 to win races mixed in, and there are also some bigger paydays as well, including the finale at Deep South. That's $23,000 to win. The series champion will earn an additional $20,000 at season's end. Schedule kicks off April 7th and 8th at Alltech Raceway in Florida and has other stops at Magnolia, the just added Swainsboro, Sonoya, Cochran, Wyandotte, I-75, Boyd's, Duck River, North Georgia, East Alabama, Needmore, Talladega, and Deep South. You can see the full schedule, including dates, the to-win amounts, all of that over at htfseries.com. A full schedule will be streamed as well, but we are still waiting on their plans for a streaming service. On top of all of this, if you're interested in the business of dirt racing, I wanted to highlight sort of kind of an adjacent Hunt the Front YouTube channel that they have. Joshua Joyner and his wife Liz have renamed their own channel to High Speed Hustle. And they're doing a bunch of content on the behind the scenes of the new Hunt the Front series, which Joshua is the director of. And Liz is an attorney, and she's been doing some videos around some important administrative things that racers need to think about, kind of around their racing businesses. I've added High Speed Hustle to the channels section at youtube.com/dirttracker if you want to check it out. Starting a series is a massive undertaking, and this could be a really neat opportunity for us to kind of see how a lot of things go down to make it all work. So definitely recommend checking out High Speed Hustle. The World of Outlaws Sprint Car Series dominoes continue to fall in place with the public acknowledgement yesterday that Spencer Basin and CJB Motorsports are back with the series for 2023. Not unexpected there. Like I said, assume everybody will be back, and Basin was just kind of one of those that's been waiting kind of on the wings for us to kind of hear about. Basin was a rookie 1 year ago and ended up 8th in the standings with 2 wins, 17 top 5s, and 41 top 10s in 72 races. There were definitely some very strong stretches for the pairing, but also some stumbles along the way, but that wasn't unexpected for a driver kind of trying to find his feet against the best sprint car racers in the business. I would fully expect Baston to be improved in year 2, and having an opportunity to get out there for a second season with Barry Jackson and all of those guys. The addition of Baston takes us to 11 confirmed now with the World of Outlaws. He joins Brad Sweet, Casey Kane, Gio Scelzi, Logan Schuchart, Jacob Allen, Brock Zierfoss, Noah Gass, Bill Rose, Robbie Price, and James McFadden. Like I said back on Monday, I don't expect there to be any defections here, and we should start the season with probably 16 full-time teams. And as a side note here with the Outlaws, we know that Donnie Schatz will start his 2023 season at Sonoya with the All-Stars. That was mentioned in a sponsorship release from TSR yesterday. I think we could see a really nice field there at Sonoya to kick things off. That first race night for the All-Stars is February 3rd. They race February 3rd and 4th at Sonoya before they then go to Volusia for Dirt Car Nationals. Over the last several seasons, we've watched Carson Macedo rise to prominence on the national sprint car stage, becoming a yearly championship contender with the Outlaws. Since 2017, only 5 drivers have more Outlaw wins out than does Macedo. But for 2023, we'll see another Macedo more often across the country, and that is Carson's 22-year-old brother, Cole. Another in a long, successful line of young drivers to come through the Linder pipeline in Ohio. Cole has won a bunch at tracks like Fremont and Attica and Wayne County. And along with running weekly there, he's also made scattered starts with the Outlaws and All-Stars over the last couple of seasons, including picking up an All-Star win at Fremont in 2021. We've seen Cole mostly with the Linders and the Ray Brooks racing team, but he did get a shot in 2022 to drive Alex Bowman's car, including some scattered All-Star races, and he was at World Finals. Now, World Finals weekend was really impressive. 2 dash appearances, he had a 4th on night 2, and he was probably in line for a good finish on the final night as well, but ended up crash in the dash and being done for the night. For this season, Cole will split time between the Ray Brooks team in Ohio and in the Midwest, and a traveling schedule with the Tarleton team. The Tarleton 21 has traditionally been mostly confined to California and the West Coast, so this will be a big step up for that organization to travel east and hit some big shows this year. Cole will start the year in California with Tarleton, then go to Ohio for the spring and into the early summer with the Ray Brooks team and the Linders, and then spend the rest of the year mostly in the Tarleton car, and then, kind of traveling, hitting some outlaw shows, some high limit stuff, some all-star stuff, and then, fitting in some Ohio stuff when he can. Sean Dyson and his complete parts and equipment will sponsor the Tarleton effort, and Drew Warner will crew chief the team. Drew, obviously the son of Ricky Warner. Drew has previously been, crew chief for Rico Abreu and has been doing a lot of stuff out in California here in recent years. When Macedo isn't in the 21, a release from the team says they will have a driver by committee situation with that group yet to be named. I think this will be a big chance for Macedo to get some experience out on the road. He's going to be led by a crew chief who's beaten the Outlaws before. He's definitely a young driver to keep an eye on out there this season. And fresh off his big win at the Chili Bowl, we found out yesterday that Logan Seavey will run the full USAC National Midget schedule this year with Abacus Racing. It'll be the first time that Abacus attempts the full national slate of races with USAC. The team had a pair of cars at the Chili Bowl with drivers Daniel Whitley and Dylan Welch. And they've previously run cars with Maria Kofer, and they had NASCAR driver Sheldon Creed at the BC 39 last year. Seavey ran 26 times with the USAC Midgets in 2022. He had 4 top 5s and 13 top 10s. His last national midget win came at Turkey Night back in 2021. We won't see the midget season start until April 21st at Kokomo, as there is no Florida trip this season for the USAC midget teams. The Lucas season and their part of Speed Weeks doesn't officially start until tomorrow night at Golden Isles, but the series is slated for a practice night tonight. I don't know that I'd hold my breath for that one, though, as it's a very rainy day here today in the southeast. The rest of the weekend, though, looks pretty solid in terms of weather. We'll go deep on the Lucas Opener on tomorrow's show, including talking about their full slate of full-timers for this season. If you're looking for other dirt racing shows to check out this week, Loud Pedal has Logan Seavey. Passing Points has John Hunt. They also have Logan Seavey and Kevin Swindell as well. QuickTime has Billy Alley and Tyler Perry. All Gas No Brakes has Larry Dismukes and Chris Tilley. Hoagie's Garage has Tyler Swank, and there are new episodes of The Dirt Reporters, The Dirt Nerds, and Dirt Tracks and Rib Racks. To see the full list of shows and episodes, head over to dirttracker.com/podcasts. And there are 4 shows today across the streaming services. Clay Per View has Sprint Cars from Borderline and Action from Kingaroy. There's also Flow Racing 24/7 and Dirt Vision Now. To see the full daily streaming schedule with links to watch, visit dirttracker.com/watch tonight. And I mentioned the Lucas stuff. We'll definitely talk about that tomorrow. We've also got a big USCS weekend coming up at Volusia. We'll talk about who's headed there probably on tomorrow's show. And there's also a big week of racing down under that's kind of been building this week, but we'll have the Classic this weekend at Premier Speedway. So a lot of stuff to talk about over the next couple of days as well. That's it for the show today. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. We'll be right back here tomorrow for more Dirt Tracker Daily.